Hey there everyone, it's Aaron Hughes from FuDog Group, and in this video I'm going to give you a really simple 3-step process that you can use as kind of a way to layer onto any project to give clarity on what you need to do next and how to move the project along. And it applies to stuff at work, stuff at home, hobbies, ways that you contribute to the community. Kind of applies to any type of project. So the 3 steps are this. Step 1 is aspire, step 2 is execute, and step 3 is optimize. And that's the really simple order that you need to do any project in. So step 1 is aspire. So aspire to what? What do you want to achieve in your in this kind of project, in your work, in your hobby, in your contribution, whatever? What is your vision for it? What are your goals? What do you see being kind of like the achievement a few years out? That's aspire, right? What are you aspiring to create or contribute in this project? The second step is execute. And here you are getting the stuff done. You've got the vision already. Now it is time to do the work or delegate the work, I guess, depending on what it is. And then the third part is optimize. And that is like, now that the work is being done, now that the thing is in action, how do you course correct to make sure that you get toward the goal or vision that you are aspiring to? Now, let's kind of break it down a little bit more and examine why it's such a simple framework, but why don't people follow that simple framework? So part of it is you have some people who aspire, but then they never execute or optimize. They're just kind of dreamers, stuck in the dream world of like thinking of amazing things, but never actually moving forward. And so if that is someone you know, then the next step they need to do is now take that aspiration and turn it into execution and optimization. You have some people that go from aspire right to optimize, right? And then they never get to execution. And the reason is they get stuck in wanting to create the perfect next steps rather than just creating the kind of right next steps and then course correcting. So there's this whole group of people that will they'll have this aspiration, but then they'll try to make it perfect. So they're really going to optimize before they go to execute rather than aspire, execute, optimize. And then you've got some people that go to that start with aspire, they go to execute, but then they never optimize at all. And so they just end up doing the same slightly ineffective thing over and over, and maybe not staying on track toward the actual vision that they were aspiring to. So it's a really simple framework. It almost seems too obvious, and I almost didn't do a video on this because I'm like, everyone knows this already. But it's a good reminder for me, and I think for everyone watching, that the process of any project should be aspire, execute, optimize. And if you look at each of those 3 and do them in order and kind of break down the things that need to happen in the aspire phase, and then the things that need to happen in the execute phase, and then the things that need to happen in the optimize phase, and if you do that in a project, you will more likely succeed at whatever project you are working at. So aspire, execute, optimize. Look at your task list today, look at your projects, and figure out, okay, where do I need to do the right thing, the right next thing in my projects and tasks today. All right, everyone, have an amazing day.